I'm going to start with the head. And so I'm going to bring myself up. And the contour lines, you can look up and look back to your figure. Now, one of the things you want to consider is as you're looking through, you don't want to look away for too long. You want to keep looking back. And as I notice here, I get to this point to where I have the point where the neck joint here. And as I notice from my angle, the kind of shoulder piece, the tops of it, I want to see where it intersects. And so it's not down here. It's not like I just have the neck joint and then shoulders and come across. It actually, based on the angle that I'm at, it changes. All right, Jonathan, you got your eyes on the screen, my friend? And so it's all breaking down the shape. So in this case, I have that circle. And then I start making the spatial relationship between here and the top of the head. So I know it comes out a little bit further. There's even a harsher line that's right here. And then I'm going to build a shape for the chest. It rounds out and it comes back. And I even notice that here, there's that. And this is more of an oval that comes out here, that circle. And the circle is more up top with a little bit of space above it. And so how many of you guys have heard of the term foreshortening? Okay, so foreshortening in this case is I know that if my arms were at my sides, that your arm basically goes to your waist and then your hands probably extend beyond that. But in this case, because this is lengthening, it's actually going to look shorter on my paper. So realistically, the edge of the hand that comes here doesn't quite reach the base of it. It's about halfway. It actually only goes to about where the chest or even the base of the piece is. So I gotta make sure that it doesn't go past the waist. There's a little bit of that ball joint that's here. And then this is a circle. I have that little bit of line here. I'm going to bring myself back. I'm going to lift my pen up. And this is going to be slightly larger than this one. And it's going to be at an angle. So I'm breaking down the shapes. It comes to be about the chest. Then this is actually really strong. That mark there. Good. Now I'm going to come back here and go to the chest. I'm going to pay attention that the waist comes down. And it's meant to be quick and to move. There's not a whole lot here, but I see just a little bit of that ball joint that's underneath. And I'm going to run off my paper. But another act of foreshortening here. This touches. Okay. So that gets you set up with your contour. Now, with your next one, your blind contour, your continuous line. Give myself a paper cut. So same deal. You come at it again, but this time, what do we say? What's the piece about continuous that's most important? When you put your pen down, you don't do what? You don't lift it up. And so I'll let you during this one. You can keep your hand. If you for some odd reason lift up, just get back to it, put your pen. And this time, let's see if I can do even quicker. So I'm coming across right here. Oh, and if it doesn't work out, So break it down in shapes. What are circles? What are ovals? And then you'll go back through and start putting those extra details. So if you have lines, okay. And then this is the fun one. So you're going to look to the side, and depending on if you're left-handed. How many of you guys are left-handed? Anybody? All right. So basically, to whatever your drawing hand is, it's away from your subject. So in this case, if I have my subject that's here, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to move over. Or if you look at, this is what's a little bit harder because you have a tendency to want to look at, but put your workspace, but really keep your eyes on. So remember, this is going to be slower and more controlled. So as I look at my piece and I start moving up that head, as my eyes come around the top of that curve, so my eyes travel around, I start considering what it is. If I need to double back, that's fine. And I keep bringing my eyes around. Oh, I looked. All right. So a little janky, but really follow your eyes, come back through. Even if you come back, oh, I even missed a part of that arm there. So this is that first piece. All right, guys, so once you get to this point, we're gonna make 3 drawings: contour, continuous, and that blind continuous, where we don't look. I'm gonna come around, help you guys out, but that is, and he's done. My subject is tired, officially frozen him. We're good to go.